Tune on, everybody, just to the end, and we are here for my initial reaction / mini review for Game of Thrones season 8 episode 2. Bro. Okay, so a lot to unpack in this episode. My initial reactions, it was crazy. A lot happened. It was great. I'm gonna try to slow my thoughts down. So title sequence, it's a little bit updated. The ice froze over the last hearth as I predicted, and I saw coming. That's kind of obvious. Like small predictions like that, always easy to predict. What else? Dude, we gotta talk about Gendry and Arya. I'm like, yo, what? That moved from 0 to 100 real quick. It was like from there, casual flirting, to full on fucking in like 5 minutes. It was like, what the fuck happened? What else? We gotta talk about the trial of Jaime Lannister. He survived. And bro, when Bran said the line, "the things we do for love," I was like, oh, anyway, what else? We got to talk about the scene between Sansa and Daenerys. It seemed like they were getting along, and then Sansa's like, so what about the North? Okay, we swore we would never bow down to anyone because the North was stolen from us. We fought for this shit. This is our home. Why the fuck would we bend the knee? We not bending the knee for shit. Jon Snow, he bent the knee because he trying to bend the knee to bend you over, like that kind of shit. But like, we didn't bend the knee. He did. That's him. You can keep him. You love him. He love you. Keep him. But no, we didn't bend the knee. So what's gonna happen to the North? Cause like, whether you like it or not, dragons or not, we ain't bowing to nobody. So you either accept us as a separate kingdom, or you burn us off. So do what you want to do. Like, you want to do what you want to do. And if you think you're gonna burn us and not have Jon hate you, you got nothing coming from him, because the power bonus is strong, but the power of family is stronger. That was clean. But no, in all seriousness, it was pretty good. The scenes between the scene between Jaime, Brienne, Podrick, and Tyrion and Tormund Giantsbane was it was hilarious. Where Tormund Giantsbane is basically giving an explainer of where his name comes from. He's like, oh, I heard they call you King Killer, and they're like, that's cool. And then he's like, they call me Giantsbane. Do you want to know why? And he's like, oh, because I killed a giant when I was 10 years old, and then I cut up in the belly of his wife and like climbed right in. And then when the giant woke up the next morning, she assumed he was his baby. He was her baby, and like suckled him, like nursed him for 3 months. And that's what makes him so strong and mighty, because he drinks giant's milk. And then he pulls out his little horn and he just starts. And I'm like, bro, dude, he starts drinking that giant's milk, and like it starts pouring everywhere. It's so yeah, there's that. And we also have we have a little scene between Missandei and Grey Worm, the little lovey-dovey shit, cute. We got a nice scene between Jaime and Bran, and then we got another nice scene between Tyrion and Bran. So a lot of Bran things talking about. Then we go to where they're actually planning the actual battle. Their plan is to use Bran as bait for the Night King and keep the dragons at a certain distance where they can kind of create a trap for him, because the Night King is targeting Bran and this is for the show explainer. The explainer for the show is that he contains all the memories of men. And so without the story of man, without our memories and stories that we can tell each other, we're not really people anymore. We're just basically animals at that point. So it's nice to like it's great that they set like a specific goal for the Night King ish. We don't get it's not a real one. I mean, it is a real goal, but it's not more in depth. So obviously this is not gonna work out. This probably won't work out. But then again, this season has so far been so surprising and so shocking to most people. It's really bringing back that is really driving home the reminder that this is Game of Thrones, okay? Anything can happen, okay? I kind of felt weird seeing Arya naked. Not gonna lie, kind of felt some type of way. It's like, but yo, she was badass. So she's like, I'm not the Red Woman. If you want, I'm not the Red Woman. Take off your own fucking pants. Be a man and like give me this dick real quick because I'm not trying to die a virgin. So like, give me this dick real quick. But the way she was, the way she grilled, the way she was grilling, fucking Gendry, I was like, so how many girls you been? What, 1, 2, 20? And he's like, I don't keep counting. He's like, nigga, yes you did. Gendry, that's what you fucked up. You lied. You said you didn't count, bitch. Nigga, we've all counted, okay? Okay? Ask any guy how many girls they slept with. They can probably give you a very accurate estimate, okay? Okay? They can narrow it down between like a margin of like, let's say if they don't know, they can probably narrow it down to like a 3-number difference, like between the number of 5 and 7. Like, that's how much. I don't remember because I was drunk, so I'm not sure if it really happened, or I'm not sure if this one counted, or I was just like high as shit. I don't remember. So they can narrow it down to like a certain number. But kind of disappointed though, because Gendry, my man, you a blacksmith, you kind of strong. You got all this shit going for you, and you've been gone for a good minute now. Really, only 3? Is that blacksmith salary just not cutting it, or are you just not attractive enough? Like, go talk to Podrick, because like he can give you some pointers. Speaking of Podrick, we did see him like training some new people, which was really cool. We got another set of reunions today, which is really nice. The old band is back together. Jon Snow, Dolorous Edd, and Samwell Tarly, they were reminiscing, and it's like, and now my watch begins. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel bad for Dolorous Edd, bro, because like he's been stuck on the wall this whole time. Meanwhile, Jon Snow died, came back, got some dragon pussy, became king of the north. Became king of the north. Became lord. Is banging the queen. Got to ride a dragon, and Dolorous Edd is just freezing up there on the wall like that. That's tough. Then you got Samwell. He's getting a piece of ass too. He's been in some battles, bro. He gets to see the Dragon Queen. He gets to like do some badass shit, and Dolorous Edd is just like, really? And I love how Sam's like, yo, I could fight, bro. People seem to forget I was the first one to kill one of these shits. Okay. And then when Dolorous Edd makes a joke that, oh, Samwell Tarly, killer of White Walkers, slayer of the pussy, I knew the war was gonna end. I'm just like, nigga, you wrong for that. You right, but you wrong for that. But yeah, a lot of things going on in this episode. Too much to talk about it. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments down below. This is just my initial reaction to the episode. So, of course, there's a lot to unpack. Next episode is the official battle. The battle for Winterfell. The third official battle for Winterfell. The first one was Stannis. The second one was Jon Snow against the battle during the Battle of the Bastards. And now we have Jon Snow fighting the army of the dead. We have the Unsullied, we have the Night's Watch, we have the Dothraki, we have the Knights of the Vale, we have the Northern armies, we have a lot of people. And I love how they basically confirmed anyone who isn't in Winterfell right now is already dead. Everyone who's north of Winterfell is dead, okay? So fucking Robert Glover, who was like, "Oh, I don't want to come because you bent the knee to Daenerys Targaryen." No, you're dead now. Congratulations. Sucks to be you. We did see the Karstarks though. The Karstark girl, she's there, so Karstarks made it. What else? What else is going on? I feel like I'm missing one more thing before I go. The scene between Jorah Mormont and Samuel Tarly, I like that. The scene between the little bear and Jorah, where Jorah's like, "Yo, get your ass into freaking crypts," and then the little bear's like, "Hey, get your ass on my face." So like, I like that little dynamic. I really hope that they do put the little bear in the crypts, cause like, bitch, I'm not trying to have you die, okay? You was one of the best characters on here. Don't die, okay? You was one of the best characters on here. Please don't die. I don't want you to die. I love you, okay? So please don't die, okay? So yeah, that being said, I'm gonna leave it at that. The next episode, there's no title for it. There's not even a title for this one, okay? That's the weird part. So that being said, I'm gonna leave it at that. Expect my full-length reaction videos later this week, and my reaction probably either next Saturday or next Sunday. I'm gonna do the reviews the day, either the day before or the day of the episode. So that's great. And be sure to look up my new podcast, The End Times, on SoundCloud, iTunes, and it will be up on Spotify soon, I believe. So there's that. So lots of new content coming up. We got some new trailers that I gotta react to. I've been behind. I know. I'm so sorry. With everything going on, the giveaway, the Game of Thrones, it's been a little bit busy. Okay. So hopefully this week I will be back on track. Expect some new, try not to laugh, some new trailer reactions, because I don't want it to only be Game of Thrones as much as I would love to. Not a lot of people love Game of Thrones. I know. I'm as surprised as you guys. Not a lot of people like Game of Thrones. I'm not surprised. My best friend hasn't seen it, and I sent her the link to watch the episode for what? Anyways, I suggested her to watch the episode. I gave her all the tools necessary for the premiere, and it's been a whole week, and she still hasn't seen it. And she called me obsessed because I saw the episode the day of. Like, I'm in need of new best friends. So if you want to be my new best friend, we could talk about Game of Thrones all day. My number is 786. Anyways, that being said, I'm gonna keep it at that. So, if you enjoyed my reaction, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you did not, you can hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And let me know how I can improve for you guys. Winter is coming, and the battle between life and death has officially begun. And I can't wait to see how this unfolds. And in the meantime, stay fresh. I'm gonna keep this shit brief. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Boom!
Nickname is Downer cause these niggas decking. Got 14 days, my nigga a Fortnite. Guns that you blasting only on Fortnite. Chopper gon' grind you niggas like port runs. Ho call me Batman, nigga the dark now.